I'm in salad and I saw Finding Nemo. It is directed by Andrew Stanton and it's starring Albert Brooks, Ellen DeGeneres, and Alexander Gold. I saw this movie a few times growing up. I've seen it like various states, from like watching a part of it to watching the whole thing. This movie is everywhere, like, and I mean everywhere. I've seen it in dentist offices, I've seen it in doctor's offices, I've seen it in various schools, I've seen it in like assemblies at schools and whatnot. Wow, this is a popular movie. Anyway, the movie starts. There's an attack. By attack, I mean we gotta start even before that, with the loving couple of Marlin and the chick. The Marlin and the chick, the female fish that he's in love with. They have a lot of babies, like a lot of babies that clownfish have. Uh-oh, there's an attack. Uh-oh, she's gone. Uh-oh, all the babies are gone, but only one. Guess what? He names his child Nemo because it's just one. Get it? I don't. After that, we get to see Marlin as a parent. He's a little overbearing parent. He's very overprotective of his son. The son's like, I want to be outside. I want to swim with the dolphins because dolphins can swim. I want to do all of that. But he has to go to school first, and he's at school, and the school is like a manta ray. And I want to be on the back of a manta ray. Come on, Nemo, you're a little spoiled over here. Why do you not appreciate the manta ray? That seems kind of cool. You don't get stung? That's awesome. But he's looks up yonder. There's a speedboat. Hey, speedboat. I like speedboats. I'm gonna see what that thing is. I'm gonna touch the butt. So he goes to the speedboat and he gets yoinked by some scuba divers. As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, this is sadness. How long is this gonna take? Come on, kid. Don't you know that curiosity killed the cat? I mean, you would want cats to be killed because you're a fish, but still, it still killed the cat for a reason. But at least you're not satisfied yet, so it's not going to be taken back. You're not going to be brought back. Okay? Not yet anyway. So Marlin's like, oh no, not my son, my son's gone. I'm gonna have to go after my son. So he goes after his son, just kind of swimming the way that goes. Swimming the way that goes. And of course, guess who he meets? He meets a little blue fish named Ellen DeGeneres. Dory. When I first saw this movie, I think the first time I saw this movie was like 6 or 7, because it was a while. I did not see it in theaters when it came out. I was a little bit too poor for that. I think I watched Ellen DeGeneres before watching Finding Nemo, actually. So I didn't really put the voices together until like a lot later, like into my teenage years. Like, oh, that's Ellen DeGeneres. It was during the Finding Dory that I realized it was Ellen DeGeneres. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, we get to see a fish who has a lot of memory problems. And that's my favorite type of character flaws, the ones that are inconvenient. They have to go through this whole rigmarole with Finding Nemo. Get it? Because that's the name of the movie. They first encounter some sharks. You know, the sharks, they're essentially vegan sharks because they don't eat fish or blood. They have a bloodlust. And they're at this AA meeting for bloodlust. Anemics Anonymous. No, that's anemic? I mean, I guess that would make sense. A blood type positive anonymous. Stuff like that. They're there because they don't want to eat blood. They're very friendly. They gave a scuba diving mask, or one falls from the sky, and it has an address on it, and they're going to the sharks because they're like, where's Nemo? Oh, how do I get to the speedboat? Instructions. Okay, instructions time. And then, bonked in the head by a scuba mask makes nose go bleed, and sharks go angry. And so they go big anger. They chase to the point where the sharks are no longer, and they both get unconscious. They're unconscious. Where are they unconscious at? Well, it looks like the scuba they're trying to read the scuba mask. You know what happens when they read the scuba mask? They go the opposite direction they need to go. And I love the scene where they see the anglerfish, because it's like the only things being illuminated are the anglerfish, and them barely. And it's pretty cool because they're terrified. They're scared out of their mind, which they should be. They also are terrified out of their mind when they go through all these jellyfish. And it's because Marlin's like, I'm going to ask some locals for directions, right? And then he asks those local for directions, and he's like, oh, I know better than these people. I'm going to go this way. And so he goes to the jellyfish mine. And he's so many jellyfish. So many! And he also goes to swimming with the turtles. I like to swim with the turtles because turtles can swim. Turtles are very fun swimmers. They're really cool. These are the coolest people. These are the coolest animals ever. And I mean, wow. They're chill. They have cool shells. Awesome. I'm going to talk to these people. See what they're up to. Oh, you can give me some instructions? Alright, here we go. And then they leave the current. And, oh, you know what? I should probably also mention what Nemo's doing to try to get out. So Nemo is now stuck in, whatever it's called. It's a fish tank. He's stuck in a fish tank. He's trying to get out. He tries to clog the filter system so he gets bagged up. He tries to get bagged up. First time doesn't really work that well. Also, there's this child who's known to kill their fish. Isn't that most children, honestly? But yeah, she wants Nemo a lot because Nemo is so pretty. And the dentist is like, oh, I'm gonna give you it because you're my niece. I think that's a relationship there. And Nemo's like, oh, I'm gonna talk to all these tank friends. Because all these tank people are now my friends. They're my homies. Although I don't like some of them that much. I should mention, I like the starfish character a lot. He just kind of is there, but he like slides off whenever he's talking. Slides off the glass, and I like how that's animated. It's beautiful. But also, Nemo does this a couple of times. He jams the filter, he goes in the bag, rolls off to the point where he almost dies on one of these attempts. Which is not good. I mean, that's not really finding Nemo. That's excavating Nemo. Wait, I think excavating's digging. That's finding Nemo's body, more like. Got him. Anyway, Marlin's attempts aren't so futile because he meets a bird, and Bird is like, hey, I'm gonna put you in my mouth, in my pelican. It's gonna be great. But not before they get eaten by a whale. Wow, whale? What a whale of a time. Am I right? Dory can talk to whales, which is cool. And they get blowhole out. Get pelican. They find Nemo. They're like, oh, Nemo, come here. Come hither, Nemo. And Nemo come hithers. Although there's a whole process in which Nemo come hithers. They gotta go through the drains. All the drains lead to the ocean. I'm pretty sure this sediment has caused a lot of invasive species. I'm thinking probably zebra mussels are very invasive across North America. That sentiment might have done a little bit of damage, but it's whatever. You can't really predict that when you're making a movie. What's going to stick and what's not. There's a fake out death. Uh-oh, Nemo's dead. There's a whole lot of schoolfish and a net, and Nemo's in it, and he tries and gets pulled out. Uh-oh, Nemo's sleeping. Oh, he's so sad. Well, not sad. I guess he's a little bit peaceful sleeper. He's so sleepy. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Ah, yes, I love sleeping so much that I'm gonna make it so my dad thinks that I'm dead. Isn't that just awesome? But he's not dead, so that's good. The story ends. Nemo's not dead, which is sweet because Marlin is a lot nicer and Nemo is a lot less rebellious. That's the end of the movie. Oh man, the animation's beautiful. Pixar is always exceptional with their animation, especially the colors. The colors are very vibrant and bright, and it just does good. It's good. It's very good, and I would like to watch it again. Each character has its own limitations and flaws that help push the search for Nemo back, which is good because it's not like these quirks aren't very OP, which is good. Although Dory being able to read English after not remembering how she could, it's a little fishy for me. Get it? Because she's a fish. It's a little fishy for me, but it's still good. It doesn't really detract from the plot too much. These little things. Also, Nemo's adorable. So I gotta give this movie a solid 8 out of 10. If you like that content, I have more content on my Patreon for $3 a month at patreon.com/ASEpresents. You get some daily vlogs and some mint salad sauce extended. So go to patreon.com/ASEpresents. Also, $20 a month, you get to request one movie review per 1 month. So go check out patreon.com/ASEpresents. Until next time on Mint Salad Saw, I'll see y'all later, my salad croutons and bacon bits.